Then during the day it rained, and then it froze. So there was a 1/4 inch of snow and ice around my entire truck. So I'm blessed to be able to make it home. I had 4-wheel drive. About a 45-minute drive turned into an hour and a half. But made it home. But man, getting started very late on my lifting because of all the weather. But the gym's like a 1/4 of what it normally would be, people-wise. Only dedicated people are here right now. But I'm feeling a little better today. Can't wait to lift. Last week I did 5 days in a row. And that last Friday, or the last day, Friday was, whew, I felt like a train wreck. All right. So pumped. Does anybody else look forward to like Sunday night? Look forward to the next day, Monday? I love Mondays because then I get to go lift. You know, it's funny, I haven't had a job for 10 years now. 9. So late 2016 is when I quit my job. So 9 years, almost 10. But imagine not working for somebody else where you can do whatever you want. What I love to do now is I love going to the gym. That's what I do. 5 days a week. That's why I'm going live 5 days a week. Hopefully encourage people to get their health in order. And no, I'm not the pinnacle of health, but at least I can still move. Pick up heavy weight. Yeah, it's just fun for me. All right. I like doing Olympic lifting. What time is it? Is it like, well, here, I usually get started around 9:15. It's probably like 10 now, because man, I got started late. Snatch balance. All right. We were really blessed. Our power did not go out. We don't have a gas furnace or a fireplace, and so it would have gotten cold. Like right now, I think it's like 12 degrees. So our house would definitely have gotten really cold if we did not have our electricity. So today, I looked at the programming just now. It's supposed to do back squats first. I never liked doing back squats first. Much rather do snatch first. But I guess it wakes up your legs so you can do all the other lifts. But the best thing about doing squats first is you get it out of the way. Get the hard thing out of the way so the fun things, you can have fun doing it. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So today, like every day, we do leg day. Leg day every day. Then snatch every day. Then clean and jerk every day. And even strict press every day. Everything every day. If I could only do legs once a week, I'd be so, I don't know, it'd be terrible. I love doing legs every day. What I'm doing right now is opening up my rotator cuff for catching the bar on the clean. You can see like that's the extent of where it wants to go, but you get a band and it makes it go further. But we're gonna do squats first. Oh wow, that feels good and does not feel good at the same time. Oh. Is anybody else battling the storm, the freezing? I'm going to say something a little conspiracy theorist, but it's pretty interesting how there are planes that fly and dump chemicals in the air. And they've been doing that for a lot of years, dumping chemicals in the air. And now they're calling it geoengineering. I wonder if that has anything to do with what we're experiencing right now. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, I'm just silly. But if you do know what I'm talking about, chemtrails is a word, 2 words that come to mind. But, oh, it's just interesting. Oh, sorry, my strings are loosened up. All right, what is my weight? So I'm supposed to do squats right now. Let me double check what I'm doing. I feel better now, actually. I took my pre-workout. I came in here rolling like, oh man, I'm tired. So I took my pre-workout, which definitely, it's got like 200 grams of caffeine, like a cup of coffee. Didn't have coffee today, so. All right, 298, 320, 340, 365, 380. Oh, I'm supposed to go to 405 by 4 on back squats. That's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. But hey, you're not gonna know unless you try. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get up there. I have surprised myself in the past thinking, I can't do this workout. And then get through it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I actually did it. All right, I face away because I hate backing up to the rack. I face away from the camera, but we're gonna pause in the squat just to get the hips opened up. I can't believe I'm supposed to go to 405 by 4. I mean, I'm praying I can get 405 by 1 right now. But that's why I don't program myself. I wouldn't be doing this. I use somebody else's programming. I mean, I'm not feeling bad, so we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I got my 45 plates out here. But I'll say one more quick thing about the geoengineering. I saw somebody posted on Instagram that there were some military planes flying in like circles and figure eights all in over one area, which is right around here, for like 8 hours. Why would they do that? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, I need clamps. And 95-pound plates walking around. I love these new gym goers. They leave plates on bars thinking, I think somebody else is going to use this exact same weight. My last weight, or last rep weight, that's going to be their starting weight. So I'm going to leave it here for somebody because they're going to be able to use it. That's nice of them. All right, got clamps now. That was dumb. All right, 275. Another warm up. Another warm up. What is this, 275? Another warm up. Here we go. I'm supposed to do 4 on my first weight. I'm listening to my brother's playlist, and I'm like, what are you listening to, Sky? Okay, I'm putting on my workout playlist. Give me 1 second. That was okay, but a little... I need my workout. There we go. Okay. There we go. I like it. So we're gonna do 295, no, it's 298 to start. We don't go down, so let's do 305 to start. Because I don't have 2.5s here to get to 300, so I might as well just do 305. 305 will be so much easier than 298. I'm telling you, so much easier. Wait, did I do it right? Yes, I did. 305. 305 is going to be so much easier than 298. All right, here we go. So I did have Saturday and Sunday off because I worked out 5 days a week. So I had off Saturday, off Sunday, which I'm hoping my body's going to respond favorably. But you never know. Here we go. 4. That's okay. What's my next weight? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get 405 at 4 reps. Shit, I'm praying I can get 1 at 405. 320, then 345, 340, but I'll just go 345. So you guys probably don't check it like I do, but it's on my phone. It's a homepage screen. I talked to you about, I think it was Friday. I told you how silver has gone up in the last, what was I supposed to, 325? Yeah, 325. In the last year, went from like $28 an ounce to $100 an ounce. Then, guess what it's at right now? Remember, I went from $30 an ounce in 1 year, went to $100 an ounce. You never guess what it's at right now. $111 an ounce. 111, almost 112. So, went up 10% from Friday to today. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen with silver, meaning this is crazy. It's called a parabolic move, or that's what people call it, where it just skyrockets. So that's one, it's parabolic. So it's probably gonna be a big correction on the way back. But with that correction, it seems like something in the economy's coming. Hopefully you and I and people are ready for if there is something coming. I mean, shoot, it might take off again like 2020. You never know, meaning like the economy, real estate, it might quadruple, all that sort of stuff. But you never know. Hey, what's up? Leg day.
Leg day, baby.
I see the belt. Right. Yeah, right. All right. But seems like something's happening. Silver was floundering for, I don't know, 15 years. Now all of a sudden it's up. All right, 325. It's supposed to be 320, but I don't have 2.5s. All right, 325. That wasn't bad. I like going fast because when you're doing Olympic lifting, you want to pop out of the hole fast. All right, so 345. Is this 345? 15. No. All right, 35. 40. There we go, 45. 10 and, ooh, Zerkerstraat's next to me. That's crazy. I hate those. Never do those. That felt good. Well, I'm hoping my My body's gonna go further than my brain thinks it's gonna go. So. By yourself today?
Yeah, by myself.
Now you keep all the weights to yourself. Yeah.
I ain't gonna go that day.
Let me know if you need a spot. All right. 345. I gotta blow my nose, sorry. So yeah, I hate having a drenched t-shirt of sweat, so I get a towel. And yes, it looks weird. Everybody looks at me like, what is that guy doing? I don't care. There we go. And I was watching the, I don't know, whatever. Watching my live, or you went back and watched it, saw some of my lifts to see what I was doing wrong or right. And I was like, oh, dang, that towel's huge. It doesn't look that good, but I don't care. All right, we're at 345. Sorry, I'm gonna blow my nose. It's what, 10, 12 degrees here, so nose is running. All right, 345. I have the best playlist to listen to. You guys have probably heard it, but the song comes on at the right time. You guys ever see, well, what movie has a song saying you're the best around? What movie is that? You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. One of the best movies ever. If you're growing up in the 80s, you're like, and if you're a boy, you're like, oh, I could be just like that kid. I could be Johnny Lawrence. He's nothing. All right, here we go. 345. Not bad. A lot better than I thought it was going to be, so I'm not mad about that. But yeah, drop a comment. What movie is that song from? You're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. It's supposed to be 361 next, but we don't go down. We always go up. 365. We'll see how I do. Feeling okay. To be completely honest, 345 felt lighter than 325. I don't know, when I picked it up, I was like, oh, I feel okay right now. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. All right, one more chance. Anybody else write? Comment who or what movie this is from? Who's got the right quote or movie quote? Movie for the song, yeah. One of the best songs. Actually, even South Park did use this song in one of their cartoons. This is awesome. All right, last chance. You're the best around. And no, I don't see the comments right now because I'm looking. I just like talking as if somebody was there. Oh, song's over. Karate Kid. Karate Kid, one of the best movies ever. Even 2 was pretty good. 3 wasn't bad. Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, they're all not bad. Putting chalk on my hands because it's a little slippery in general. What's my next song? Oh, good song. All right, what do we got? 365. Supposed to do 4. 365 by 4. Might be a little slower, but I'm gonna do my best because I'm the best around. 365. Here we go. 365. I need a breath. That's not bad. 365. What's my next weight? 365 by 4. So last week I literally did squats 3 days, back squats 3 days a week last week, and then 385 to 405. We'll see. But I did back squats 3 days. Then I did one day I did front squat and overhead squat in the same day. And then I think I did back squats again after that. All right, 385. It's supposed to be 381, I think, or 382. But we don't go down. So we continue to go up. Never round down. You're here to progress, aren't you? Well, if you're constantly rounding down, it's just a little mentality. Steven Smith, what in the world are you doing wearing a hoodie on TV? You look like you should be in a blizzard right now. Whatever. Maybe he's in Middle Tennessee where I am, where it's frozen. All right, what do we got? 385. I think I'm supposed to do 4 again. I'm gonna have to catch my breath. But I'm not mad. 365 by 4 felt okay. I might do, depending on how the first one feels, I might do singles or not. Well, you'll see. I'll pause in between each rep. $385 by 4, and I'm waiting just to get my heart rate down because I do 4 of these. All right. $385 by 4. Let's try it. $385 by 4. I love leg day. Well, that means I love every day at the gym because every day is leg day. All right, 385. Here we go. All right, body. You know you can do it. Here we go. $385 by 4. Uno más. That felt okay. Whew. All right, 385. Next weight. Let's hope I get 3, or it's supposed to be 404, but we're going up to 405. Man, I don't have another red. This gym, I don't know where. Another red looks better than yellow, or yellow, green, but oh well, there are no more red plates around. All right, well, I'm gonna attempt 4, because that 385 wasn't terrible, but I do need to catch my breath. Do need to catch my breath. Sorry, I'm gonna sit down. Whew. So I posted a reel on Instagram yesterday. I was in Nashville, and my truck had a 1/4 inch of ice, maybe even bigger, 2 inches of ice in some places. There's 2 inches, sorry, 1/2 inch of ice in some places, covering the entire thing. Like I couldn't even open the door because it was iced in like a big ice cube. Driving from Nashville to my home, about 45 minutes. Took me about an hour and a half, so praise the Lord I made it home. Big reason why I want to make it home, 2 reasons. One, it's supposed to, if there's a power outage, my family's at home, so it's like I got to get home. But number 2, I had to lift today. And if I stayed there, I wouldn't be able to lift. Isn't that weird? All right, we got 405. Let's see how many I can do, 405. Sorry, my heart rate's still racing. I always wait just long enough to where I catch my breath, and all of a sudden my heart rate simmers down and my breath doesn't keep me, huffing and puffing. So I'm almost there. Can't believe this programming has me go to, I think it's like 95%. All right, we'll try it. All right, what is this? 405. Heart rate's almost back down. 405. All right, 405. Let's take it one at a time. You feel good. Good technique. Chest up. Chest up all the way down. All right, yes, even though there's yellow and red and greens on there, it's 405 right now. All right, let's just take it singles. Let's try singles. Got to get 4 of them. Whoop, that was a little off. That made it a little harder than it should have been because I hit the stupid rack. All right, here we go, 405. Nope. Hey, I'm all right, man. Thanks. Whew. All right, so that third one, I got a little forward on it. So it tipped me forward. I could have straightened my back and try to muscle it up, but because my weight was forward, it threw me off a little bit. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, if I didn't screw up my technique, might have gotten 3, maybe 4, because first 2 felt okay. Wow. I'll be honest, when I woke up this morning, I was wondering if I'd be able to lift at all, just because tired, you're waking up. But hey, can't believe I got 405 by 2. That was awesome. I could have gotten more if my technique was better, if I didn't go forward on it, but hey, maybe it's just because I'm not strong enough. Is the reason why my technique was off and I went forward on it, but hey, not bad. Like, I'm not mad about that. I was honestly doubting I could get 365 by 4, but I got that. And I got 385 by 4. So, oh, come on. Not terrible. Nah, whatever. I was trying to do something dumb. Oh well. I was gonna pick it up on that platform because it would angle it, which make it a lot easier to get these plates off. But I'm glad I didn't hit my chalk box. That'd be irritating to have to clean a bunch of chalk off the ground. Okay. Honestly, I haven't done 405 double in a very, very long time. So I am not mad at all. I'm happy with that. That was great. It's good for me. Maybe it was the pre-workout, huh? Probably that's what it was. All right, now my favorite. Snatch. Whew, so glad I get a snatch. But now, here's a great thing. My legs are done. Not like in a bad way, but I don't have to do squats at the end. This towel, usually I fold it better so it's not all crinkled up, but I was not thinking when I was, oh well. I'm definitely a type of person that likes to be a little more organized or clean, or, you know, just have things in order. So, but I'm not that bad. Oh well. Okay, so what do we got next? Oh, sorry. I have to blow my nose. What do we got next for snatch? Where's my phone? There it is. Okay, what weights do we got for snatch? Ooh. Okay, here we go. We got snatch 190 by 4 up to 230 by 3. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, I'm happy. I love snatch. Favorite lift. I did jack up my finger the other day taking care of a window thing, but we'll see if that gets in the way. But let's try it. That's the name of the game. Name of the game is just never stop. Okay, we got, let's just warm up. What am I thinking? 135, warm up. All right, finger, don't hurt me. Well, my legs are definitely warmed up after hitting 405 or double. Attempted the third. Legs are definitely warm, but I'm really glad they're not like achy or, you know, praise the Lord, my knee didn't get hurt. I'm gonna do a full. So that's just powered, getting that bar as high as possible. Now it's gonna be full. First weight is 190. Let me get this out of the way for the lady next to me. Okay. First weight is 190. So 190 by 4. My hands are feeling okay. I don't know if you have seen or if you've been watching. Ripped or tore my hands when I was 3 weeks ago. Just taking a while for it to fully heal, especially when you're continue to lift. When you continue to lift, it continues to hurt. But today it's feeling okay. You know what? I usually don't jump here. Usually I do. Well, it'd be much easier if I just lifted this. Usually I like to, you know, going up 50 pounds, doesn't matter if it's the lowest weight or the getting higher and higher and higher. It's just a big jump. Your body needs to get used to. All right, let's just do it. It'd be easier doing it rather than taking the plates off. I have a good buddy named Alfonso, back in Arizona. And he is notorious in my eyes. Most people wouldn't recognize it or see it, but let's say he wants to go to 405 on the back squat like I just did. He'll start with 135, then 225, then automatically jump right up to 405. I was like, dude, you gotta warm up more. Like, you gotta get, that's a, what, almost 200-pound jump. Come on, dude, you gotta work your way up. All right, let's do 185. We'll try hook grip, see how the grip goes. Oh, that doesn't feel good. That cut goes right where my thumb is supposed to. All right, we'll do single finger hook grip. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we'll try it. One, two. Keep hurting my hand so I can't lift well. Not bad. Hurt, but dang it. All right, I'll do no hook. Hook is hurting a little bit because it's rubbing on my thumb. Let's do, well, so many thoughts going through my head. This is just warm up still. Not bad. Okay, so 190. I'm gonna grab a 2.5. I guess I kind of needed them, but they, for some reason, 2.5s go over to the Smith machine. Some stupid reason. Still can't. Well, found one. These things are elusive. They're probably on the bench press. Yes, they are. Would you mind if I grab one of these right here?
Yeah, you're good.
Thanks, buddy. Always ask before you just grab when somebody else is using it. Okay, so 189. And I am not going to use straps until I have to. But with my hand, I mean, that's literally on the spot. So when you do a hook grip, you grab your thumb like that with the bar. That's right on the spot. That, irritating. Okay, here we go. Well, what if I hurt it and make it worse? Yeah, these are thoughts that go through my head. All right, let's just do no hook. You'll get your hands stronger. No hook grip. By 4. 190 by 4. No hook. Felt heavier on this side because the weights were off. It felt weird. I'm putting the clamps on. That was 1. There we go, that's better. All right, 1. 2. 2 más. 3. No hook. 190, no hook. Get back here. All right, here we go. It was okay. That was okay. Okay. Not terrible, not great. Felt the bar roll in my fingers though. I got this big, ugly mass of paper towels. All right, so what do we got? Ooh, I gotta set a reminder for the Arizona elk draw I had to put in for. It means if I want to hunt elk, I gotta put in for it. 203 by 3, which is 205. We always round up by 3. Is that bleeding? Not bleeding bad, but definitely not helping the lift. When I hurt my finger the other day, or actually it was Saturday? Yeah, when I hurt my finger on Saturday, I was like, oh crap, is this gonna make me stop or not be able to lift? Well, doesn't look like it. Still able at least to lift. Got my legs going. My buddy, a couple platforms down, doing back squat again. Love seeing men do back squats, most don't. Then when they do front squats, whew, nobody does front squats, or very few. And you know what nobody does? Nobody does overhead squat. Nobody does. So, what do I like to do? Overhead squat. Maybe people don't know to do overhead squat, but it's like my favorite thing to do. Okay, so I'm supposed to do 3 here. It's kind of feeling like it's rolling in my hands. And I can't do hook grip because that's gonna maybe open it up again and make it bleed more. So, it's a bummer. I'm gonna get my wrist straps out. And I hate having to use them because I want to get my hands stronger, but things happen. I mean, I've been lifting for... What's up, Evan? How you doing, buddy? Good. You made it here, huh? Still snowing outside? It stopped. Sun's out. Yeah, the roads are really nice. Oh, yeah, yes. Don't stay on those. If you have a 4-wheel drive, it's okay. But, yeah. Yeah. You working today?
No.
Oh, good. Day off.
Day off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slept in a little.
Yeah. I got in here an hour late.
Okay.
I was like, oh, well, I rolled out of bed. It was just, you know, warm in the bed and everything. You're like, oh my goodness, I don't want to get up.
Right.
But hey, we're here. That's all that matters. All right, 205. Let's try this, no hook, and see what happens. Just gotta do it by 3. No hook grip. By 3, 205. Come on. Kind of forward. Well, it didn't catch it. It was forward because I didn't pull it back. Okay, I gotta do 3. Gonna do another one, which means I do an extra one because I didn't catch it. I do it right. I have to do it. It's hard to do a power right now with my hand and no hook. So we're just gonna keep doing it. So I'm supposed to only do 3, but since I missed that first one, I make myself do until I hit them all. A little forward, but caught it. All right, one more. Uno más. No, I'm not Mexican. I just like other languages. All right, here we go. 205, no hook. That was better. That was okay. I felt on the catch, the bar was stacked up on my midline. I don't know if you call that, so I was made up. That's what I'm calling it, where you feel feet are a little tight, or shoes are a little tight, where you want your center, I don't know, center of gravity, is that what it is? But you want the bar on your ankle all the way up. If you're here, then your body does that. So, caught it well. Happy with that. What's the next weight? I'm probably gonna have to use straps for this one. 216. Huh. So it's 216. What do you normally do when you round? Never round down. Always round up. So we're doing 220. Piece cake. It's only 3. And I'm gonna try no hook. And it can only help. The more I do, or the stronger my no hook grip gets, it can only help. So we'll see. We'll try 220 no hook. But I mean, as decent my body's feeling right now, can't complain. I only got 405 by 2 today on my back squat, which if you would have asked me when I was driving in the gym, how do you feel? You'd be able to hit 405 by 2 on back squat. I'd say, no way. I'd be happy if I did 205 back squat by 2, how I was feeling, but I guess, yeah, it's just crazy. Some days you feel like $1,000,000, but you lift like 1,000,000 pennies. Other days, you feel like 1,000,000 pennies, but you lift like $1,000,000. All right, we got 220. Let's try 220. All right, this is gonna be no hook. We'll do our best. It's gonna be full. I would normally do power, but with the weight, it's gonna be a little off. Okay, here we go. 220, no hook grip. Come on, hands. You can do it. That forward. Yeah, it's a little hard, especially with my hand, finger yelling at me. All right, transitioning to straps. Not happy about it, but that's the way it is. All right, 220 by 3, see if we can get it. Also, I was also thinking, I don't like doing 220. I'd rather just put on a red one, go up to 225. But it was 216. That's fine. That was okay. 2 more. See, with the straps, it takes your hands out of the equation. Not bad. All right, bigger pull. Let's do a big power. Big power lift. Not power lift, but like big pull. Get it power. All right. 220. Not bad. Let me get my head through. It didn't, so one more. So on these lower weights, well, every weight you try to think about your form, but big time trying to think about your form, so it becomes muscle memory. So you don't think about it when you're maxing. Your body just does it. All right, 220. Big pull, hands moving. Oh, yep, almost hit the camera. Caught it forward like a dummy. Still caught it though. So I'm supposed to do 230 by 3, which is not bad. But since I'm using straps, I'll probably just do 235 by 3. And if you're looking at my form, my feet aren't moving very fast. Gotta pick them up more. Drop under the weight. They call it pulling yourself under the weight. 235, because I want to. It's supposed to be 230, but I feel okay. So I figure why not. Yeah, I got a lot of weights out. I don't care. Here we go. Well, probably the rest of the world, well, even America, is not having, most of America is not having this blizzard, but it feels like everybody in Tennessee here is stopped. Which I know all you people in like Wisconsin and all that, like, what are you guys doing? You got like 1.5 inches of snow and you're all taking off school and work and stuff. Yep. Oh, you should have saw people freak out here in Tennessee when they say, oh, hey, you're gonna have a snowstorm. They freak out. Maybe for good reason, but just seems weird to me. And the store shelves are absolutely bare. I mean, maybe people, sorry, I'm talking because I got to catch my breath after that last one. you know, they don't either think about it, having enough for, you know, 3-4 weeks. They just shop week by week, or they don't have the luxury to be able to do that. They're paycheck to paycheck. But it was just remarkable. I was like, wow, crazy. All right, here we go. Yeah, all the bottled waters were gone, milk was gone, all that stuff. Okay, here we go. 230. We're gonna do 3, and I'm using straps. Let's see, here we go. 230 by 3. No, it's 235. Here I am talking way too much. I put a 5 on one side and a 2.5 on the other. Stupid. All right, here we go. 235. All right, hands. You're not even the problem anymore. We're using straps. Just straps. Okay, here we go. 235. $235. Not bad, but my head didn't go through. Come on, head. Here we go. 235. We're gonna do 3. 235 by 3. Hands keep moving. I mean, if I were maxing today, I would be very mad because that's feeling very heavy. All right, 235. One more. Fast feet. Fast feet. Big pull. Feel those hands moving. Head through. Here we go. 235. Don't mess up because you gotta do it again. Do it right the first time. That was okay. Could move my feet more, but it was okay. What do we got next? Clean and jerk. Love it. Can't wait to do clean and jerk. Favorite. Whew. Okay, got the 405 double. Then, let's see, 405 double. Then we got snatch, 235 triple with straps. Oh, I could change. So in my programming, I do the same programming and like you know, time after time, keep going through it because then I have a baseline and I get to increase my weight. Because the last time I did 225. Okay, clean and jerk. We got to do doubles. Clean and jerk doubles. Starting at 195. Is it just doubles? That seems weird. Sorry, give me 1 second. I got to figure out what I'm doing to clean and jerks. Because that was 4. 3, 3, 3. 3 plus 1. What was off? Yeah, so we'll do triples. Just gonna do triples. 195 first. Clean and jerk. I hope my hand is not gonna screw up, but it might. Or screw me up. All right, so even though I've already lifted this much weight with a snatch, still have to get the clean and jerk warmed up. So I just do lightweight, 185. See how we do. Starting weight's 200, I think, or 205. So we're still 1. Here we go. All right, 185. Oh yeah. So have you guys been watching? I got my rotator cuff is not moving. So right now that's as far as this thing wants to go, but you got to catch it open. My arm doesn't want to do that. So I say, I'm gonna make you do it. Oh my goodness. Oh buddy. That hurts and feels good at the same time. This is to get your elbows around fast. It's not my lats that are the problem. It's the rotator cuff in the shoulder there. So I do this to get my rotator cuff stretched, just like you're stretching anything. Woo. Come on. Oh, get those elbows faster. Come on. Oh, yeah. Whew. Okay. Here we go. I'll leave you out. I'm pretty sure I'll be using you again. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Now, Jim picked up. Everybody's an hour late like I was, it seems like. All right, here we go. Fast elbows. Okay. With the power, you're going to do fast elbows, which normally you don't. So, get those elbows under. Come on. Here we go. Just a warm up. Get the good contact on the hips. Get those elbows through. Not bad. Not terrible. I mean, it could be faster, but it's not honey badger in it. I don't even want to show you what honey badger catch looks like because I don't want to make my body do something I don't want it to. Basically just catching it like that instead of elbows up. So here we go. Another one. Good contact on the hips, fast elbows. Not bad. Okay. That's okay. Not terrible. Shoelaces are coming out. So I'm going to be doing triples here. Triples, clean and jerk, favorite lift. Sorry, I'm going to blow my nose. All right, 205. Piece of cake and piece of cake. Let's do it. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but silver on like 2 weeks ago, an ounce of silver was $82 an ounce. Friday, it was $101 an ounce. This last Friday. Guess what it is today? I think it's $112 an ounce. Got to 111 and 112. It is doing something it's not supposed to, or normally would not. So, something weird is going on. What's even more weird than the last couple days, if you bought silver a year ago, it'd be like $28 an ounce. Now it's 112. I don't know what that means. Oh, it reminded me of a quote. You guys ever see Die Hard? Bruce Willis is telling him about bad guys. Roy Rogers is telling him about the bad guys. And I don't know what it means, but you got a bunch of bad perpetrators and they're here to stay. I'm not saying that, it's just kind of funny. All right, here we go, 205. Triples. Clean and jerk triple. Fast elbows. Get those elbows around. Elbows, elbows, elbows. Fast elbows. All right. Hook grip is not working very well. All right, here we go. That's okay. That's better. See how my head came through? I'm looking down. That's what head through looks like on everything overhead, for me at least. Some people look a little different, but all right. Fast elbows. Big pull. Good contact. So the goal is to go slow off of the ground and then accelerate past your knees. Oh, am I bleeding? A little spot on my bar. Accelerate past your knees, get it off your hips, good contact up. What you do not want to do is rip it off the ground. It's much better to go slower on the way from the ground to your knees. All right, what's the next weight? I wish I had like a whiteboard I could just write it on. 2. Here I am, wasting reps. It felt light. So it's 195 to 300, or sorry, 230. There I go. Should have looked. Here I know why. I was moving weights, going up and adding weights as if I was snatching, not clean and jerk. Oh well. Another little warm up. Okay, 230 by 3. Well, take it as it was. A nice little warm up. And my elbows were doing okay, so meaning they were faster, and we're moving okay. So take a little win. Who am I kidding? I love lifting, so the more lifting, the better. Maybe I did it on purpose, huh? All right, I'm gonna get another towel because this one's garbage now. You have people hanging out by the towel thing over here. But yeah, silver at $112, almost $113 an ounce. When a year ago it was $28 an ounce. That is nuts. Now, I'm not saying to go and buy silver right now. In fact, I actually think silver is going to drop back down to like $60 or $70 an ounce, because something goes up like that parabolically, it's going to come back down. No, it's a rocket. What goes up must come down. So that is probably what's going to happen. I think it's going to, right now it's 113. It just seems like eventually it's going to drop down to 60 or 70 and then flounder there. So if you buy right now, you might be hurting yourself. So I'm not saying, or I'll tell you when I coach people to invest in real estate, what I'll say, I'll tell them what I would do. I'll tell you what I am doing. I am not buying right now. Definitely not selling, because you sell right now, so everybody's selling, so you probably sell it for $70 an ounce now, because it's supply and demand. Everybody's selling right now, so the buyers, coin dealers, they're like, well, shoot, make it worth our while. We'll buy it for $70 an ounce instead of $128. Whatever. Anyways, okay. 230. 230 by 3. Favorite lift, fast elbows, big pull, good contact, off the hips. Pop that weight up. Here we go. 230. It just seems like something's going to happen, though, the economy, or I don't know. See all the civil unrest with ICE and all that garbage. Something's happening. That was okay. That should be better. $230. The weight was 228, but we never round down. Always round up. Always looking forward. A little better. No, not good, but okay. One more. It's only 230. Okay, come on. Whoop. Come on, elbows. Come on, elbows. Get around. I'm gonna make you full squat if you don't. I'm gonna make you do a full clean if you don't power with good catch. That was better, much better. Much better. If you saw my elbows, probably not that noticeable, but for me, I 100% feel it when my elbows come around and catch the bar, and when they don't. So, that was not bad. 244, never round down, always round up. I've run out of water now. Kind of want to go run and grab some water. Hard for me to leave the camera though. You never know what somebody might do in front of the camera. It might be entertaining, huh? Take off and run with it, or I mean, who would do that? It's just silly, but you get a first-hand view of what happened, and then that's streaming, so I'll be able to go back and watch. All right, here we go. 245 by 3. Piece of cake. I knew, so on Friday, felt like 70% capacity. Like my body was responding at 70% of what it could. And I was like, hey, 2 days of rest, I should be much better. So I feel like I'm like 90%, 95%. Okay, here we go. We got Evan. Oh, Evan's lit. He can't hear me. Buddy of mine next door, or lifting right next to me. All right, here we go. 245. Power. Hand is not bleeding yet, so let's hope that stays that way. No days off. I'm gonna lose my gains. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. 245. We're gonna do power clean, but we're gonna get fast elbows. Come on, fast elbows. Come on, fast elbows. To be completely honest, when you do a power clean, you don't squat all the way down, it's a lot easier. You don't have to do a full squat or front squat. All right, here we go. 245. Fast elbows. That wasn't bad. I mean, it's not heavy, but I'm glad about my elbows coming around. I think that's my biggest problem and how I usually hurt my elbow or wrist is I don't catch it right. So I miss the catch. Bar rakes, whatever, jacks up my wrist because I don't catch it right. Falls to the ground, hurts really bad. I'm out for 6 weeks off. 245. Big pull, fast elbows. One more. Uno más. That felt okay. And the jerk is so much easier when you have a good hand position and a good grip on the bar. Not bad. Fast elbows. Okay. I think 260 is next. Then 275. But we'll see. Here we go. So 245 with the clean catch. I am not mad about that. Okay, I'm supposed to go 260, but the next weight is 276. And then we don't round down, so we got to do 280. I think if I did 265 now instead of 260, it'd be easier on me. Actually, it'd probably be lighter, huh? 265 is so much lighter than 260. Be easier. Yep, let's do it. We'll try a couple power here, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it. We'll try. I gotta tell you though, I'm really not mad about how my body's responding today. Especially when today, I'm gonna catch my breath. Felt like a million pennies, but lifting better. Not $1 million, but I mean, getting 405 back squat double. Didn't think I'd do that. So I'm very happy with that. All right, here we go. What I'm doing right now, if you haven't remember me or weren't there, trying to get my rotator cuff open up for the catch. Fast elbows. Instead of catching like that, up, fast elbows. All the way up. Fast elbows up. Because then you catch it right, you don't hurt yourself. All right, 265. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing at 265. Heart rate's a little better. I'm gonna put chalk on my hands. This is a normal type of chalk that I get, this little bar here from Rogue. But I bought the Primo chalk, which not bad. I'm just so used to this and I wanna use it up. Okay, 265, here we go. By 3. We're gonna try power and we're gonna try fast elbows. Fast elbows, slow off the ground, explode from the hips or from the knees up to the hips. Punch it. Head through. Not bad. Tore my finger, but it's okay. That didn't feel good, but maybe I should put a Band-Aid on so it doesn't catch on something. It's not bleeding yet, but 265. Let's do it again. Let's do another power. Fast elbows. Fast elbows. Here we go. Best catch of the day. Not great, but it's okay. One more. One more. So this one's gonna be power. Nope. Sorry, I meant full. Not gonna be power, just because I could feel body's waning a little bit. And don't feel like doing it again. So, meaning if I miss, I'm gonna make myself do it again. So get it right the first time. 265. That wasn't bad at all. Not bad. That was a little louder than normal, but on the drop. All right, what do we got? 280 next. 280 by 3. I don't think I'm gonna do power on that one. But I think with the 2 days of rest, my body's not mad at me. All right, that'd be easier. I was gonna put a yellow on and a 2.5. This is easier. Let's doing this. that. 275, 280. So on Monday, I did this by 4. Ooh, did I do no hook on Monday? I doubt it. I can't remember. Monday of last week. But I remember something about that. If I did no hook 280 by 4, I'm not mad about that. That was really good. I had to stop saying that. Not mad. No, I'm happy about that. Always positive talk. All right. 280 by 3. You did this last week, which means it's gonna be easy. In fact, you did one more. You did 4. Today's only 3. You're taking it easy on me, huh? All right, my heart rate's slowing down a little bit. Almost there. I wait until I catch my breath. My buddy over there doing legs. I don't even know his name. Pretty sure he doesn't know my name. But we say hi to each other every day. That's so funny. Here we go. Hold on, I still gotta catch my breath. The yellows would look better, but it's a lot of work. All right, 280. Nope. I keep wanting to do it on my. Here we go. Catch the breath. Catch the breath. Sorry it's taking so long. I don't know why, but my breath is taking a little bit longer to get back calmed down. You want to try it?
That's your lane right there. I cut a tree down yesterday.
Did you really? In the snow, rain, in the snow and rain and everything?
My neighbor come out, he said, "You just built different." He sent me a picture, he said, he was saying this, he said, ain't no way you gonna come cut that tree down. He said, I sit there and I watch you cut that tree down and you move it by yourself. He said, you gotta be a strong ass person. Because, yeah. I told him when I put my mind to something,
Oh, yeah.
ain't nothing to it.
Nope. I completely agree. When you make yourself do it, when you make yourself do something,
It's just, I find a way.
yes,
That's my motto.
100%.
When my kids come outside when I got done, well, she didn't tell us to come out. I said, we at an age, you shouldn't have to tell you.
I shouldn't have to tell you.
No, man.
Yep.
I said, the difference between y'all, I didn't have an option. I said, I'm giving you an option because you can't say you didn't know.
Yep. You see your dad doing something, you get your butt out here.
Jump on in there.
There we go.
Yep.
All right, let me hit this. Oh, you're gonna watch? I better not screw up then. All right, here we go. Ooh, 280. Full. Big pull. I got 2 more. Well, it's nice having friends. That's why I want to go live, is I want to encourage people. I get encouraged when other people are lifting around me and we chat like that. All right, 280. Got a little forward. Come on, don't do that. Caught it forward on the clean, which made me a little off on the jerk. But that's what we do. One more. Make yourself do it. Big pull, chest up. Whew. Got a little backwards. Oh. At least I got it, huh? Oh, backwards on that one. But when I jerked it, I jerked the bar backwards, which is weird. And I think I was not wanting to go forward like I did on the second one. Praise the Lord, I didn't hurt myself though. Not bad. Felt good. At least I'm catching with fast elbows. Not bleeding on my hand. 280. What's next? 280. What's next? Snatch, deadlift, and press. 230. Snatch, deadlift, and push press. Or no, regular press. Piece cake. All right, so don't need these anymore. Not bad. I'm kind of glad that was the last one though, because technique got worse and worse. Your technique starts to fail. I start thinking about injury, because you do it wrong, you have the potential to hurt yourself. Was it snatch pull? Remind me, was it just snatch deadlift or snatch pull? I can't remember. I'll have to look at it. Was it pull or was it deadlift? All right, brain. Yeah, when you start getting adrenaline, or when I start getting adrenaline, I forget things. I just read it. Let's see what it is. Snatch deadlift. The reason why it was confusing me, snatch deadlift at 230, that's not a lot. That's actually really light for me. So I'm contemplating going heavier than 230, because 230, it's really, snatch deadlift at 230. And that's 225, let me just see how it feels. But it's not just starting at 230. You do 230 4 sets. Oh, this is not heavy at all. Yeah, that's pretty light, but y'all done, Evan? You too, buddy.
I'll be back.
Is it just because of the day off you were able to come in?
Yeah. It's a good problem to have.
Oh, yeah. Better than not being able to feed yourself or, you know. Good for you. Awesome, buddy. We'll see ya. Okay, so that was, I think I'm supposed to do a total of 20 reps here. I just did 8. If I'm supposed to do 20, we got 12 left. So we can go ahead and move to press. Strict press, which I love. I can get ready for strict press. We'll go up a little bit in weight. It's supposed to be 230, that was 230, 225. We'll go up in weight. Whew. That felt good to knock those out. And last week I was doing RDLs, which my hamstrings were toasted. Then I had my boys, 14 and 15-year-olds, walking on my legs. I was laying on my stomach, and they would walk on my hamstrings. Hurt very bad, but healed them very fast. All right, let's knock these out. Gym's gotten busy. I guess people are brave and coming out in the storm. When I first got here, it was like, no joke, like 10 people in the entire gym. And I was even an hour later than I wanted, or usually am. All right, here we go. Knock these out. Snatch, grip, deadlift. 235. I got 5 more. So I was gonna try to do 12. But I was like, I'd be irritated. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Was that yesterday or was that today? Probably yesterday. I'm looking at a football game. Blizzard here, Tennessee up there. Apparently, who is it? I don't know. I don't watch football anymore. Played football in college, but I just find better things to do with my time. All right, anyways. Okay, so I got 5 more. I needed to do 20, did 8, 7, 5. And then I got strict press. Oh man. Oh, okay. 405. Double back squat. 235. Was it 230? Nope, 235. Triple snatch. 280. Triple clean and jerk. That's not bad. Could be better, but hey, always do better. Come on. I'm opening that up. Tomorrow, I'm wearing a Band-Aid on that one because it's starting to not bleed, but I guess leak. All right, I'm gonna be Mr. Rogers right now. Still have more lifting to do, but I get out of my lifters, put on my Born Primitive workout shoes. Really the only big reason why. I'm gonna let my shoes air out from all the heat and obviously smell before I put it in my backpack. Here we go. We got strict press. We're gonna do our normal 5x5. We'll see you. Last week I did okay, but when I say okay, it was just okay, it wasn't good. So I was pretty bummed at how I was lifting strict press last week. We'll see if I picked it up. See if it's gotten any better. Starting weight, 5 rep, 185. Here we go. And the reason why I use 2 bars, this is my personal bar that I do Olympic lifting with. And then the gym bar is pretty chewed up. So strict press is not a big deal. Back squat, not a big deal to use it because I don't want to. My bar is not necessary to use for strict press or back squat. I got 185. Here we go. 185 by 5. 185 by 5. Let's do it. And usually I take longer rests between snatch reps or clean and jerk reps because I'm more tired. Oh, there's a clamp on there, dummy. Bar's not gonna come off. But so now strict press doesn't take as much out of me as snatch or clean and jerk. All right, go up to from 185, 190. 195. What am I thinking? 190. 195. And I'm all out of water. not happy. All right, so this is a point that instead of sitting around waiting to get my heart rate back, I start cleaning. So I don't have to clean or, like some silly people, leave the weights all around. Here we go. But yeah, getting a very late start today, about an hour from normal, because I slept in. Because it's really, when you invest in real estate and you have, like I have lots of properties, single family homes, that they make me money from the rents coming in, so that's how I feed my family. And so, because of that, I don't work. What does work? My properties work for me. Literally the homes are the ones doing the work. I don't have to house the people, my hosts do it. When the homes do it, I just make money from the rent. All right, here we go. 195. 195. Let's get 5. Okay, 195 by 5 wasn't bad. Where I will be happy if I get 205 by 5. That's where I'll feel better than last week. Because last week wasn't hitting me. Because most I got was like 3 in a row. So I'm going to try 5 in a row at 205. Strict press. But when I do clean and jerk, it's so much better when my jerk is stronger than my clean. Not saying that's what I want, meaning where I can't lift a clean, but I like when I get the clean, get the bar to my chest, hold it there, and then I think, oh good, the hard part's done. Now all I gotta do is jerk it. This is light. It just makes the lift much easier. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. I've definitely had it where my strict press or jerk was much weaker than my clean, and it was a bear. Terrible trying to get. Forgot I'm out of water. I feel like 3 amigos. I'm like Dusty from 3 Amigos. Yes, my name is Dustin. At least I'm not like Ned Niederlander, who drinks dirt. Oh, wait, no. Dusty actually had a bunch of water. I had that backwards. Okay, here we go. 205. Let's do it by 5. I don't know if you guys probably have never heard of 3 Amigos movie, but it is so hilarious. 205. Let's do it. Strict press 205. Let's get 5. You know you can do it. Good lifts. One more. Come on, you can do it. Okay. I'm a little happier. I mean, not happy about the little bounce, but the fact that I actually got 5. Happy about that. Lucky Day, that's his name. Steve Martin. His character is Lucky Day. In 3 Amigos. All right, so that's 205 by 5. Got a little bounce on it, but the fact that I got 185 by 5, 195 by 5, 205 by 5. I'm much happier because last week I made it 2 at 205. So much happier. Shoulders are feeling better. I have no idea what I did last couple weeks. I was feeling really off. Whew. But today feel much better. 405 double on back squat. Dang. Like, I had no idea I'd be able to do that today, but I did. All right. Gym's getting packed. About time for me to go. What time is it? Is it noon my time? 11? All right, here we go. So you got 15. Did I put a 5 on here? Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Let's get 5 at 215. That's without doing the push press. I'm not going to be able to get that. But to be completely honest, I'm surprised and glad that I got that. Last week wasn't getting anywhere near that. There's a little bounce, but shoot, felt good. So I got 2 more to do. I'm supposed to do this by 5, catching my breath, so I can attempt to do 2 more. I don't know if I'll attempt 225 because that's a little heavy. All right, here we go. Let's get a couple more. Nope. My shoulders are done. Oh. So 225 is not in the cards after that. I mean, it might be. Well, maybe I need a little longer rest. But man, strict press, going up in weight on a strict press is not easy at all. Whew. Oh my goodness, the gym really picked up. There's a lot of people in here. What time is it? Dude, it's noon. How? Okay. Well, that's what happens when I get it started an hour late. Okay, got 280. Perfect 280. So I got a little better than I did last time I went through this program as though. All right, that was awesome. Where is my phone? Other phone. But hey, appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you guys are out there lifting. It's almost February, and usually all the New Year's resolutioners die